So with Venus being in Pisces during this time, especially, I want to highlight some other planetary placements, such as the full moon Virgo coming up. So there's going to be a lot of truth in revealing or understanding exactly how our emotional heart feels. So I really feel that, like, synchronizing with the planetary placements and ourselves and our inner hearts. There's a strong call to really listen to your body, and what you feel is going to be very true, and it's going to tell you a lot of answers about things that you've been wondering about, connections, as far as should you be putting your hands into situations, should you be moving towards those destinations, is this the place where you should be doing the most work, what are you getting out of this? Pisces is also a sign of, I want to say, it's not just one dimensional, but an aspect, just to make it layman's or to simplify it. Pisces is a very indirect energy, or passive energy is what I want to say. And by that, I mean that the work or the things that Pisces does is a reflection of other things that they're doing. The work that they're doing is never necessarily in and of itself, but they channel how and what they do through what they're doing. So in a lot of ways, what you're getting out of the quality of your work also has a lot to do with how you feel at source, because it's not about the work, it's about how you get to represent yourself in what you're doing. And it's almost like you're like a walking carbon footprint with where you show up within your flow and energetic field. And a lot of that, when we get with Pisces energy overflowing with the collective, you're trying to make yourself felt, make yourself known with the things that are valuable to you, or that you feel resonate in value to you. You don't want to be passed by. It's like coming across your crush and they literally just walk by you, don't even give you a glance. You're tired. You don't want to be walked by. You want to make an impact. You want to be seen. You want to be seen in the projects that you've been working hard for. You want to be seen in the connections that, in connections that you've had. You want to be seen in a different light. And you haven't been being seen in the value that your spirit has been demanding that you be represented at or validated at. You've been seeing other connections and been being activated off of those connections and the things that are necessarily lacking within your state. And you've been trying to find a way to get into those dynamics or connections, or manifest those connections or dynamics in a healthy way. There's actually a lot of very interesting things, which tends to be the case with Pisces. And sometimes it's really, I want to say that it's hard to give it justice. And I think that has a lot to do with that Neptune state. It's hard to give it justice even when things are revealed, because you can really just write almost like a fucking dissertation on the energy that comes up and how much you could really expand on it. But to really just simplify it at source, there is an openness that's taking place. And with Pisces being in Venus, and with a lot of the shifts that are taking place during this time, the honesty is coming from the full moon Virgo, us being in the Pisces sun season, us getting ready to activate. Well, midway through March, we're going to shift into Pisces. What am I talking about? Venus and Aries. And since we shift from a space that is governed by the hands and feet to a space of the head, still in the Pisces season, definitely a time when we can run into